Hello everyone, welcome to Jus de Rose and welcome to my perfume closet. Today's video is about my most seductive fragrances, and I've organized my perfume collection by shelf. The top shelf is spring and summer. Here, this shelf is everyday fragrances. We have all the evening perfumes and date night scents down there, and then there's a bottom shelf with autumn and winter scents. I'm gonna make this into a series and I'll go through each shelf and share with you my favorites. I do wanna add a disclaimer saying by no means do you need to have such a large perfume collection. The only reason why I do is because this is my job. I have been doing YouTube videos for several years. I've worked in the perfume industry, hence the large collection, but I'm not saying that you need to have one that is just as big as that. With this disclaimer out of the way, let's get straight into it. I wanted to start off with some new additions to my perfume collection with J'adore l'or from Dior. This is the new addition to the J'adore line, and in my opinion, it is the best one. It was created by Francis Kurkdjian for Dior, so you can expect something really great. I actually rated this one a 10 out of 10 when it came to new perfume releases. I'll pop the link to the video in the description box, but you definitely need to get your nose on this one. I will opt for this one when I'm in the mood to be more sophisticated, put together, and feminine. This is the fragrance that I want to wear. You have ylang ylang, orange blossom, jasmine, rose. It is an explosion, a golden elixir. You could think of it as the honeyed nectar of these flowers, all encapsulated into an essence de parfum. Incredible fragrance, great longevity, beautiful sillage as well. I've received a lot of compliments when I wore this perfume, including a few from taxi drivers. Highly recommend you check this one out. Now, if I'm in the mood to tap into my dark feminine energy, then I'll reach out for Black Datura from Miller Harris. This is another 10 out of 10 new fragrance release. If you love white amber florals, run, don't walk, run into store to check this perfume out. If you're one of those who were saving the now discontinued Orchid Soleil from Tom Ford, this is going to be the next best thing. For me, the two are very similar, and this one is available. So it is a gorgeous explosion of ylang ylang with amber. There's tuberose as well. It's so narcotic. It is incredibly intoxicating. This is the scent of Catherine Pierce from the Vampire Diaries. Super sexy, dark, feminine energy. 10 out of 10. Now going back into the sophistication, of course, Rouge Malachite from Armani Privé. I've talked about this fragrance countless of times on this channel. For those of you who love, again, white floral amber fragrances, very different to Black Datura, which is more on the darker edge, like a Black Widow, in for the kill, man-eater type of scent. Whereas Rouge Malachite is sophisticated, she's feminine, put together, and is going on an elegant date. Tuberose, jasmine, orange blossom, benzoin. The dry down is where the magic happens. I always tell you ladies who want to try this fragrance to spray this perfume a few hours before going onto a date or going out, because the magic happens in the dry down. The benzoin warms with the skin and it becomes this beautiful ambery vanillic sillage with an intoxicating white floral backbone. Incredible. This is the queen of sophisticated white floral fragrances, Rouge Malachite by Armani Privé. I promise this is the last white floral fragrance I'll talk about. It is Libre Intense from YSL. Polarizing perfume, differing opinions. Some love it, some hate it. I'm part of the camp who personally loves it. I do enjoy a sweet white floral fragrance. It's all about the orange blossom and the vanilla with a touch of lavender for a powdery aromatic side. But all in all, it's a yummy orange blossom scent. So if you enjoy orange blossom, this is where it's at. I can smell this perfume from miles away when someone wears it. Very good projection, very good longevity. The best one in the range, in my opinion, Libre Intense from YSL. I do have a few vanillas to share with you because I feel like vanilla and date night have to go hand in hand. We have Babylon from Penhaligon's. It's a spicy vanilla with cedar, saffron, and of course, a really yummy, edible culinary vanilla. This perfume is so delicious. It is one of my favorite Penhaligon's scents. They do beautiful fragrances, but this one is definitely within like my top 3 Penhaligon's perfumes. Oh, I just love it. It has a bit of a candied sweetness, like a yummy candied vanilla sweetness. I would say if you enjoy vanilla from Kayali and you want something that is on the next level, you'll probably really enjoy Babylon from Penhaligon's. It has fantastic longevity, great projection as well, and I've received compliments from my husband when I've worn this, so I feel validated. It is husband approved. And then the vanilla of all vanillas, the Black Widow of vanillas, is Babycat from YSL. I mean, I've used quite a lot of this fragrance already. It is not for the faint of hearted, I will say. If you enjoy complex vanillas that are just multifaceted and really smoky, Babycat is gonna be right up your alley. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite vanilla of all time that I have ever smelt. You have vanilla, incense, black pepper. It's predominantly spicy, smoky with a vanilla bean effect. It's so good. Pair this with a black dress, some strappy sandals, and you're good to go for date night. Also, if you're based in the US and you can't find Babycat and you don't want to pay extortionate prices for this fragrance, there's 2 alternative perfumes that smell almost identical to it that I would recommend. Vanagloria from Laboratorio Olfattivo and Eau d'Audacity from Penhaligon's. Both of these perfumes are super similar to Babycat and are much easier to find. Then we have Secret Amber from Welton. Now, I discovered this scent back when I was in high school. I was at a florist with my grandpa and there were candles, and of course I went to smell the candles. And there was one that was called Secret Amber that I fell in love with, and my grandfather gifted it to me. And so this perfume reminds me of the time that I used to live in Switzerland, and I would burn the candle in my room, and oh my goodness, the smell was so addictive. And finally, the brand released an eau de parfum version. Oh, delightful. It is a warm, vanillic, ambery perfume. If you love ambery vanillas, you need to get your nose on this scent. I got mine from Jovois, and you can also sample it from the Jovois website, I believe. So I'll put the links to all the fragrances in the description box. But if you love that warm, sweet, ambery touch, this perfume is going to be for you. It's also great in terms of longevity, great projection. I mean, to be fair, all of these fragrances have massive projection power, which is probably why I like to wear them on date night, because, you know, I want my husband to notice me with my perfume and compliment me on how good I smell. That was Secret Amber from Welton. Speaking of powerful, intoxicating perfumes, I have found the combination of the year, the one that you didn't know you needed, mixing Initio's Oud for Greatness with Lovefest Burning Cherry from Kayali. So we have a sweet oud fragrance and a cherry perfume. This perfume from Initio on its own is beast mode. Like, this is a tattoo, a scented tattoo that will not get off of your skin unless you shower. I mean, it will stay like 4 weeks, 6 weeks on your clothes if you don't wash them. And then we have Lovefest Burning Cherry, which in my opinion, from a smelling perspective, is one of the best cherry fragrances to ever exist. However, the longevity is absolutely terrible. So I wouldn't recommend buying this perfume on its own, but I found a solution to make it last and smell really good is by mixing it with Oud for Greatness. What you're gonna get with these 2 fragrances is a love potion. So good. The sweetness of Oud for Greatness with the addictive spiced cherry liquor of Lovefest Burning Cherry. So if you have both these fragrances in your collection, I invite you to try it. And if not, get a sample of this. I think you can get maybe a 10 ml sample. Go into stores, layer this first, and then douse yourself in this perfume. It's fantastic. And the final fragrance is also from Initio. It is Atomic Rose. This is Delina's sexier older sister. And it's a type of fragrance that will make you feel beautiful. You'll wear this perfume to complement your look, and it will make you feel like you're the prettiest girl in the world, but also sexy. And it's really a fragrance that if I want a boost of confidence and I want to feel like I'm put together, like I am ready for my date, I will wear this scent. Gorgeous, spicy, ambery rose. It's like a rose with thorns, you know? And a warm vanillic base. So, so pretty. I love it. If you love Delina, definitely check this fragrance out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it as well. And it has great longevity and projection too. So that is it for today's video. Make sure you tune in for part 2, which I will be posting about my ultimate favorite fall winter perfumes from my collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these fragrances. What are your thoughts? I always like to read your comments. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.